Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. CM Punk and Roman Reigns haven't seen eye to eye for a while in WWE, and there's a chance they might in the coming months. According to a new report, there are plans for Punk and Reigns to potentially team up in the coming months. On the Raw after WrestleMania 41, Paul Heyman's new alliance took out CM Punk and Roman Reigns, as Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker outsmarted the duo and made a statement in the show's main event. Reigns and Punk were down, but they will return to get revenge in the coming months. According to the Wrestling Observer Newsletter 1, Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker's new partnership could lead to a match against Roman Reigns and CM Punk. The report stated that the match is saved to take place on a bigger stage like Money in the Bank or SummerSlam instead of WWE Backlash 2025, which takes place in May. It'll be interesting to see when the management resumes the feud after the original Tribal Chief and the Second City Saint returned to WWE. Last year, CM Punk returned to the Stamford-based promotion with Paul Heyman and agreed to help the Og bloodline in exchange for a favor. Later, it evolved into a lengthy storyline and became a triple threat match at WrestleMania 41 with Seth Rollins. Unfortunately, Heyman shocked the world by picking Rollins over the two names. After the event, Punk and Rollins explained their actions and took out CM Punk and Roman Reigns with the help of Braun Breaker. On the recent edition of Monday Night Raw, the terrifying trio made another statement when Rollins and Breaker attacked Sami Zayn to end the show. Later, WWE unveiled the official poster for Money in the Bank, which included several stars, including CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Unfortunately, Roman Reigns was not in the promotional material, and there's a chance he might reportedly be at the event. Akanch is a WWE news writer in Sportskeeda. After getting hooked on professional wrestling in 2008 watching WWE and TNA, he found himself admiring the work ethic and passion of the wrestlers for their craft, the business, and the industry as a whole. With a postgraduate degree in writing and currently pursuing a master's degree in communication, Akanch's knack for writing and love of pro wrestling eventually led him to SK 7 years ago before he found a permanent place in the division in 2021, initially writing SEO content and transitioning to news in April 2022. He is committed to producing detailed, factual, and unbiased reports free of opinion, which will resonate with both long-term and newer fans. When not writing about pro wrestling, Akanch is engaged in the dynamic worlds of pop culture, anime, and Fortnite. The WWE Universe is still reeling from what is now being referred to as the most shocking Raw main event of the year, a savage, unprovoked assault that left CM Punk bloodied, broken, and carted out on a stretcher, and Roman Reigns standing tall with a cold, calculating glare that reminded everyone why he's still the Tribal Chief, with or without gold. But what happens next may be even more shocking. According to multiple backstage reports, what went down on Raw wasn't a one-off segment, it was the beginning of a major, long-term arc that could reshape the WWE landscape heading into SummerSlam and beyond. On the April 29th edition of WWE Raw, CM Punk had just finished cutting a fiery promo about redemption, betrayal, and his desire to take down the corruption still festering in WWE's main event scene. Fans erupted when Punk uttered the words, "If Roman Reigns ever decides to crawl back from his island of irrelevance, I'll be waiting." Moments later, the lights in the arena dimmed, and when they came back on, Roman Reigns was in the ring. What followed was nothing short of a massacre. Reigns, dressed in street clothes, but armed with a steel chair, delivered a merciless assault on Punk, targeting his already injured ribs and surgically repaired triceps. Solo Sikoa eventually joined the onslaught, powerbombing Punk through the announce table while Reigns stood over him, microphone in hand. "You don't call me out, Punk," Reigns growled. "I choose my battles. And I just chose you." The crowd was stunned. Commentary fell silent. WWE referees swarmed the scene, and cameras cut to a backstage segment before fading to black. Sources within WWE's creative team have confirmed that this segment was not a last-minute decision. It was months in the making. Roman Reigns' surprise return was designed to reignite his presence after a post-WrestleMania hiatus and set up a headline feud for SummerSlam. And CM Punk? According to reports, he requested to work with Reigns. This is Punk's dream feud. One insider shared. He sees Roman as the ultimate test. There's real-life tension, real history, and the creative potential is enormous. There's also word that Triple H and Paul Heyman are both heavily involved in crafting this storyline, which is said to blend blurred reality, shoot-style promos, and aggressive booking not seen since the Cena-Punk days. Following the attack, WWE's official X, formerly Twitter account, posted that CM Punk had suffered multiple internal injuries and would be out indefinitely. Naturally, fans are questioning whether this is storyline injury or legitimate. Here's the truth. Punk is not legitimately injured, but the injury angle is being used to write him off TV for at least 2 to 3 weeks while WWE builds suspense around Roman's next move. Expect Punk to return with vengeance, said another source. This time he's not just the voice of the voiceless. He's going to war. This gives WWE time to slowly reintroduce Roman's new bloodline structure. Rumors suggest that Jacob Fatu or Zilla Fatu, sons of the Samoan dynasty, may debut soon to reinforce Roman's empire. Reigns has been off TV since losing the undisputed WWE Universal Championship at WrestleMania 40 to Cody Rhodes. His return marks the beginning of a new chapter, one where he may no longer need gold to validate his dominance. In fact, Reigns' promo backstage after Raw reportedly included a line that didn't make it to air. Championships are temporary. Power is permanent. This suggests WWE may be positioning Roman as a godfather-like figure, someone who manipulates the chessboard from the shadows while new champions carry the spotlight. Think of Roman now as more like Thanos than Superman. One producer noted, "He's not chasing belts. He's chasing control." This feud with Reigns is rumored to be CM Punk's last full-time arc in WWE. Sources say Punk has a loose retirement timeline that ends at WrestleMania 41, where he wants to go out on his terms in a major main event caliber match. If that's true, a Reigns-Punk feud could not only culminate at SummerSlam, but stretch all the way into a passing of the torch moment next year. Punk wants to give fans closure, a close friend revealed. He doesn't want to just fade away or burn bridges. He wants to do something legendary. Speculation is swirling that WWE is already laying seeds for WrestleMania 41. Some believe a triple threat involving Roman, Punk, and Cody Rhodes could be the ultimate payoff, symbolizing the past, present, and future of WWE colliding. Others argue that this is the setup for Roman versus Punk, one-on-one, with real-life animosity fueling a storyline that practically writes itself. Roman is WWE's company man. Punk is the rebel. It's the perfect storm. The WWE universe is, as expected, divided. Some fans are ecstatic, calling it the dream feud of the decade. Others are skeptical, concerned that Punk's injury history might shorten the arc, or that Roman's part-time status could limit appearances. Still, the buzz is undeniable. Social media exploded with hashtags like #RomanReturns, #PunksReigns, and #RawWar. Even former stars like Seth Rollins and Randy Orton chimed in, tweeting cryptic reactions. If this week's Raw was any indication, WWE is entering one of its boldest story phases in years. Roman Reigns is back, not as a champion, but as a force of reckoning. CM Punk, bruised but unbowed, has awakened something primal in the former tribal chief. And somewhere down the road, these two icons will collide again. This time not just for pride, but for legacy. Until then, the message is clear. You don't call out Roman Reigns unless you're ready to bleed. Would you like this turned into a video script, podcast format, or WWE commentary style breakdown?